It's been a painful one. Let's start with Aaron Ramsdale today. You can see the 3 goals. What are you giving him?
Yeah, he wasn't really nothing. None of the goals were his fault, were they?
No.
You know what I mean? I mean, it was shocking and sloppy defending in front of him. So, yeah, I mean, Aaron Ramsdale, 6. You know,
His dad might remind you about that.
7, because he had no chance of any of the goals, and you know, I mean, to be honest, he wasn't really, he didn't have a lot to do apart from pick the ball out of the net, did he?
Yeah.
So, you know.
Okay, 7 there. Let's go into right back and go to Ben White today, Robbie.
He had a nightmare.
Mitoma had him on toast.
Mitoma had him on absolute toast all game. And I just felt he just looked leggy today as well. And I've been saying this about Ben White sort of over the past sort of 5-6 games, that he just looks like he's running out of stamina. You know what I mean? I've noticed it in a lot of games. In a lot of games he gets hooked a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not because of poor performances, because of stamina. You know, it's been a long season and he just looked leggy today. You know what I mean? Because some of the moves Mitoma did on him, I'm like, they're not even just a little basic. Crazy, yeah, you know? He had a really poor day today. I'll probably give him a 3.
Wow. Let's go into centre backs. Let's go start with Kivior today. The man that went down holding his ankle, and I don't want to blame him, but a lot of people stopped. But he was, I don't know.
I haven't seen it back, right? I don't know how hard he was stepped. I mean, it has to be really, really hard for you to go down in that moment. But why is everybody else stopped? Is what I really don't know. But listen, that moment cost us, because up until then there was nothing really happening in the game. It was 0-0. No team looked like it was looking like a draw all day, to be honest, which still wouldn't have been good enough for Arsenal. And that moment turned it. I'll give him a 4.
4, okay. Let's go to Bukayo Saka, Robbie.
Bukayo Saka, quiet game today. A lot of people were saying he looked tired. He was the only threat again, though. He was the only outlet, the only threat. But, he can't do it all on his own, can he? Ben White wasn't really helping him up, wasn't really getting up the pitch to give him any overlapping runs or anything. Probably a 5 for Saka as well, but
the only outlet. You're right.
He was the only outlet, man.
Only
you can't do it.
It was him.
Can't do it all on your own, can you?
Yeah. Let's go to the other wing. Gabriel Jesus, Robbie.
Tried hard. You know what I mean? There was one time in the second half where he did a lovely little turn, but then took again that additional touch. They were all guilty of it today. Didn't really get a lot of joy from their defenders. You know what I mean? I thought he's quietest game since he's come back. So 4 for him as well. 4.
Let me rattle through the subs. We're going to have to go to Trossard because he had quite a big feature in the game. So Trossard for you?
Shocking, man. Shocking. I was hoping that, he'd show something coming up against his old club. Yeah, he seemed to affect him and Ben White. Ex-Brighton players are like, a guy said it in the fan cams, coming like they thought they were still playing for Brighton. They were both that bad. Trossard, the error for the second goal. Again, he did hit the crossbar. There was one time he hit the crossbar. That was a nice little thing from him. But on the whole, he was really poor. Really poor. It'd be a 4 for him as well.
I think that's fair. I think that's not fair. So I think that's quite generous from you, Robbie. There, giving him a 4.
Yeah, 4. Who did I give a 3?
You gave someone in the back line? Ben White, I think.
It's Ben White a 3.
So I think
Trossard gets a 3 as well. Then
there we go.
Maybe because I'm thinking he did have that shot against the crossbar, but that was about all he did.
Yeah.
He was horrendous today, and he's been so good. All these players that I'm marking down have been so good for us. Let's remember that. But
this
today, listen, you got to tell the truth, innit? They've been poor. Mite karete, arigato gozaimasu, channel toroku, ine mo waswezruni. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to AFTV Japan.